Okay, welcome everyone. We'll start our lesson one. Today lesson will go through LO1. As you know me, my name is Anjum Satar. Please, if you have any question, feel free ask, and we can go through accordingly. Yes. Okay, welcome. This week we're looking LO1, learning outcome one, which is about be able to understand the public sector expenditures and taxation and finances. The aim of this unit is to equip the learner with the knowledge and the skills how the public finance manage the rules and regulation, and help leader to evaluate and assess the expenditure, that all which will go through. And LO1 is a capital expenses, which is mean the long-term high value. Planning is mean where we are, where we want to. Management accounting for economics development. So all these, the key points which we'll discuss in a minute. Public finance, yes. So financing options will go through working capital management in the government, which will discuss, the financial statement sheets and public financial management requirement. That all will be in our discussion. So please, if you have any question, feel free, you can ask. So we look around when we'll go through, we look the key terminology, understand the income. Income is mean anything you earn, anything which can be converted with them after the meeting your, we can say the profit, like sales is the income. But at the moment in the tax is a quite biggest problem, false income record there can be, because we'll go through the underpinning. These are the different problems we have, which we need to look around. Purposefully understanding underpaying the taxes, claiming, illegitimate, the fake business expenses, claiming illegitimate, dependent on the tax return. That all will be in our discussion. Okay, let's please, we'll go through first, explain the impact on the public finances expenditure, especially to improve the social welfare. So public financial expenditure play a pivotal role influencing the improvement of the social welfare within the given country, and the social welfare can be broadly defined as well-being and quality of life of the citizen, encompassing the areas such as the healthcare, education, housing, income, and security. And it's crucial for the government to allocate, the financial resources strategically to enhance, social welfare. This section we can give, the impact of the public financial expenditures on the social and welfare. The impact of public, the financial and expenditures for health and care, like financial expenditures significantly impact the health, system, and affecting the accessibility, quality, and affordability, and increase, the funding allow for expansion of the health facilities, recruitment of the skilled and medical professions, and availability of the essential, the medication, and this leads to the better health care services and improve, healthcare outcomes. Okay, so we can look around, under education investment is in the education through the public financial, which we can look around, the associated high quality scholarships, subsidiaries, and further, which we need to look around the barriers. Okay, so housing and infrastructure, public financial expenditures can improve the housing and infrastructure, particularly low income cities investments. That's why it's becoming a very important nowadays, public private partnership. which we can look around in the public sector. That's the most crucial, which we need to. Income security, which we can look around the social safety net, the funded through the public financials. Yes, population include elderly people, because the elderly people percentage is quite increasing. So there is a huge pressure on NHS and care homes, all these. So in conclusion, we can say public financial expenditures have profound impact on the social welfare for improving access. Essential services enhance the living conditions and reducing the income disparity. So the ultimately allocation of the fund, healthcare, education, housing, income security program, it directly contributed and well-being of the nation's citizens, and ultimately resulting to improve the welfare. Okay, 1.2, we can look around the taxation rise and the fund of the government. So taxation is the policy, more fiscal policy of the government, which we can look around the revenue of the government, enabling them to financing the public projects, services that the crucial for well-being and depend upon the nation. And the fund from the individual businesses and other entities, which we can look around, that's a help. So we need to be make sure we will carry on looking these and meeting the expectation of various stakeholders. Okay, taxation services are the fundamental instrument of the government generate the revenue. We can look around the VAT, value added tax. We can look around PAY, pay as you earn, and we can look around NI, various other contributions towards. So we can look around the taxation, because under the fiscal policy, the government increase and decrease the taxes to fund the various projects of the government. Yes, progressive tax in the UK, we have a progressive tax. If you earn more, you should be. So we can look around the taxation system categorized as the progressive and regressive. So progressive taxation entitle higher tax rate for the individual with a higher income, and the regressive, which we can look around.
Sorry about that. Here. This is the number 7, 8, and 29. Yeah.
So which we can look around these, in term of, and that is quite crucial, which we need to be look around in the government sector. Efficiencies and compliance, always we need to be look around in, and conclusion, which we can draw the conclusion. The taxation services are the lifeblood for the government finances. So that's why the government increase the taxes and to enhance the income for the. Okay, evaluate the government finances and external debt, because we can look around, because the budget deficit every year we have, and we have a lot of budget deficit in the fiscal policy, the government increasing and decreasing, the tax are decreasing, and public private partnership and all of this, which battle. Recently HMRC hired around 5,000 plus, the people for the sake of, to enhance the performance of the tax calculation to reduce the debt, which we can look around advantages. So issuing government bonds, yes, the government bonds are the commonly financing option, allowing the government to raise the funds, the public accredited. Disadvantages, high level of bonds, insurance may be increased, and which we can look around these in the. Okay, so that's which we can look around more in details in following lessons as well, multinational and debt restructuring, issuing a. So that's all which we go through and evaluate. Okay, so what I'll do, because no one joined at the moment, so I'll this record in further, in the fully detailed. I'll invite everyone to attend the sessions, please. So make sure, guys, those are listening will attend the session. Okay, thank you. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, so we discussed about 1.1, 1.2, progressive and regressive tax, and evaluating the government finances under disadvantages and disadvantages. We can look around debt or equity, the government increase. GDP is called gross domestic product. Government can issue the bond, and we can look around. So next we looking, the key is the evaluating the impact of the tax avoidance, because tax hiding will reduce the income of the government. Tax is an illegal act, of the which is reduce the payments. We just recommend that will help to improve the performance, to increase through the taxation, and we want to be make sure NHS and various health services will fund it. Income inequality in the social services, tech through the tax avoidance, erection of the tax, confidence, because the confidence level of the tax system in UK is quite low, because the reason is a lot of fraud in the taxation, and that's why they're increasing. And then we can look around the conclusion of the tax evasion is broad range of the effect, include the government revenue, which is reduce, increase the income inequalities, and ultimately taxpayer confidence is quite low, because those are paying, they're not getting the services, and those not paying and not contributing accordingly. So that's the biggest issue, social injustice, which is happening, which we're looking more is transparent system. HMRC is really focusing, and these are all the possible reference which we have used, to enhance our performance for. Hello, can you hear me, please? Any question if you have? I'm not sure. No one joined. Yes. Hello, can you hear me? So this I will re-record as well. I think so. No one joined yet. Okay.